Surprise! I'm not dead yet. And it feels really good to be talking to a camera again. But along with not vlogging for a while after a temporary hiatus, I haven't been running for the last week. So before I get back to explaining where I went and why I wasn't on YouTube for a while, I've got to get a run in despite the unusual rainy weather we're having today. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll get back to looking at where I've been, where I'm at, and where I'm headed. Thanks. Let's run. Yes, indeed. It was kind of wet out there, but it felt good to be done. As, like I said, it feels good to be talking to you all again. So what kept me away for so long? Well, more than a year and a half after declaring it was one of my goals for 2014, we finally did this. Sold the house. Now, don't get me wrong. We've wanted to make this move for a long time, and we're very happy to finally be making it. But all moves are stressful, and they're always time-consuming, and this one was additionally bittersweet. You see, we are selling and leaving behind my house. I don't just mean my house in the sense that I owned it. I mean it was my house from conception, design, and construction. And there were many, many moments of frustration and heartache along the way, starting with the old fire that swept through the area in 2003, 2 weeks after we closed on the property. That started a series of delays that caused our construction to take nearly 7 years. But when it was done, we had a house sitting on the rim of the world, where on a clear day you can see to Catalina Island off the Southern California coast 70 miles away. I had never built a house before. I'd worked on set construction in the theater and once put up a garage, but that was about it for my building experience of anything bigger than a birdhouse. But I knew how to read, how to use the internet, and how to ask questions from anyone who would help, and I needed a lot of help. When it was done, I'd done the foundation, the framing, the siding, and the insulation, and the plumbing. So I was pleased when these sinks worked like they're supposed to. And even more pleased when the toilets worked like they're supposed to. I did the gas lines, and they work like they're supposed to. And I finally figured out that if you can hook up a stereo or a computer system, then how hard can wiring a house be? It's all just wires and connections and keeping straight what goes where. So I started with one sub-panel and then worked up to the main panel. There was one piece of electrical work that I brought in a professional for, and that was this drop pipe. But I did take care of the repairs when it got blown down in the first big storm of the winter. But no storm, even some with winds nearing 100 miles an hour, has taken away even a single one of my shingles that I installed. I'm kind of proud of that. So I'm kind of proud of this house, and it will be hard to see it go. And selling or buying any house is stressful. You go through offers and counteroffers, there are appraisals and inspections, deals are proposed and deals fall through, realtors help and realtors are a plague. Banks are at least one of those. But finally, in the past few weeks, a deal came together. In September, just as the school year was opening, my busiest time of year already. And now on top of that, we had to vacate the property, even though we weren't sure where we were going. So we packed up, picked up, and cleaned out. And yes, there were last-minute corrections to be made, minor repairs and details to look after that brought everything up to the best it could be. And all of that is what caused my vlogging to go MIA. And then, finally, it was done. And suddenly, somehow, it's midnight on our final night in my house. I take a last look at the lights of San Bernardino and think about the journey we've just completed. How about you? Is moving an adventure or just an ordeal? And have you ever wondered what it would be like to build your own house? Let me know down in the comments. I can tell you one thing, I learned a lot building this one. Like, that I never want to do it again. I take in that view again, and no, it's time to go. We're ready. I'm ready. They're starting to build on the lot next door. We're leaving the mountain. We're heading for canyon country down in the valley. It's going to be different. It's going to be good. Till next time, don't forget to be awesome. And now that I'm back, I will talk to you again. Much sooner this time. Hopefully.
The rumors you say your soul, you got your head in the clouds. All I need, and boy, I'm bringing me down. You may not have felt that I go to the core, but rumor has it I'm the one you leave.